What if I told you there was something that could improve your immune system, make you feel like you're in a better mood, and lower your risk of breast cancer? I'm talking about the Cardio Challenge. The Cardio Challenge is about doing as much cardio as often as you can for a 1 month period of time. For me personally, I chose this as a monthly challenge because I was taking stock of what my fitness exercise routines looked like, and I realized that over the past several years, I had gotten really into resistance training. I love to lift weights. You know, anything that really involved kind of stressing my muscles, I was all in. The pure cardio, I had kind of let that fall by the wayside. What I realized is that we need it all. So different types of exercise achieve different endpoints, and your goals for each type of exercise are different. So for me, I wanted to just see how many days out of a month I could get some cardio in. Let's talk about the physical benefits of cardio. We have to remember the heart is a muscle. And so like many other muscles, it needs to be positively stressed, and that comes in the form of exercise. The data in support of physical benefits of cardiovascular exercise is extensive. Literally from head to toe, it is associated with lower rates of depression, anxiety. It benefits our immune system. It benefits our musculoskeletal system. Literally, the list goes on and on. Women who engage in regular cardiovascular exercise have a lower rate of initial breast cancer. They have a lower risk of return of breast cancer. And teenage girls who exercise, even in their adolescent age groups, have a lower rate of future breast cancer down the road. The leading theory is that with cardiovascular exercise, it lowers our peripheral body fat stores. Peripheral body fat is a source of estrogen production, and so the lower our peripheral body fat stores are, the lower potentially our risk of breast cancer is. I think one of the biggest ways that aerobic or cardiovascular exercise helps to lower stress or helps us to be able to better deal with stress is with the release of those famous neurotransmitters or body chemicals called endorphins. You can get that endorphin release with really any type of cardiovascular exercise. Most people, if they stick with cardio long enough, they will start to recognize those endorphins and that great feeling that follows a workout session. My recommendations for cardio exercise as a physician are that you should mix it up. You should do a bunch of different types of exercise, even those that you think may not be pure cardio. For some reason, we are conditioned in our society to think that if you're not huffing and puffing, gasping for air, and dripping with sweat, that you're not doing cardio. That's not true. If you want to exercise purely to burn fat, it's what I call low and slow. Lower duration, slower intensity, and longer interval. You might not even break a sweat, but guess what? 85% of the fuel for that workout is coming from stored fat. For those cardio enthusiasts, you're barely gonna feel like you're working out. But again, all types of cardio is super important. My advice for someone who does zero cardio right now and really wants to break into it is become best friends with your treadmill. Here's why I like the treadmill. Number one, weather is not an issue. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is, you don't have to worry about safety, you don't have to worry about weather. It's easier on your joints, and the numbers and the buttons make it super easy, foolproof, and cheat-proof. For someone who doesn't necessarily want to go to a gym or can't go to a gym, just start outside. So get yourself a pair of running sneakers and then get out there. Have a watch or your phone and just start timing. If you've never run before, run for a minute, then walk for a minute. You do that for a week or 2 weeks, and then you'll increase it. My tips to help you stay on top of the cardio challenge: number one, early in the day. So before the day gets busy with work stuff or sightseeing or family or friends, get your cardio in. Number two, schedule it in. I schedule my cardio workouts and my workouts in general no differently than I schedule work meetings or anything else on my to-do list. Number three, I love the calendar method. Every single day, as I cross off the day, I mark off which one of the monthly challenges or ones of the monthly challenges I was able to do that day. That way, when I look at the month, I can see exactly what I've done, and it always makes me feel good, even when I've missed days. So again, this is not about perfection. It's about the process, not the product. And if there are days or weeks where, you're only getting 5 days of cardio in, that's still 5 days of cardio, and I love to see that on the calendar.